Hi, all of you. This is Gil. So today it's how I call it it's June 24th, 2023. So I'm gonna take a walk right now, just around this neighborhood. So, anyways, so on this next video that I'm gonna show up right now, I was living at the mobile home in Rialto. At this time, 20 years ago, I remember that I was just enjoying my life. I enjoyed my life, like I would go to work, driving the delivery car, or actually I used my own car. During this time I had the Sentra. I had the 94 Sentra and I had a 95 Protege Mazda. And I was doing all these crazy things on the car because I didn't like how the car looked, the Mazda, because the shocks are kind of too, like the tires are too high. So I wanted to make it more lower. So anyway, well, at the mobile home, I was enjoying my life because I had my typical weekends off. And at this time 20 years ago, I was actually kind of like seeing Jenny Lynn at the time, but I had not seen her yet. I was about to be seeing her pretty soon, because in July. But at that moment, I didn't have any dates or anything, and so I was complaining about not having any dates or not finding anybody in that time, That was in my days. So yeah. So that was a mobile home life. I was pretty happy there. Yeah. So in my days, I used to start at 9 o'clock. I used to work like 8 hours back then. But during that time, I used to get my anxiety and stuff. I did not have any kind of depression problems in those days. I had none at all, because I was actually really happy with life then. Anyway, so yeah. Then I guess the other video you just saw of my dad, visiting my dad. He had that turtle. That was funny. The turtle was cute. Yeah, so yeah. So I had my life was good then. So yeah. Alright, well, I hope you will like this video. Alright.
Sé que es tarde ya para pedir perdón. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Si ya nada funciona contigo, el intento no va más allá. No me pidas darle tiempo al tiempo, no puedo esperar. Si la culpa fue tuya, fue mía, el saberlo ya no servirá. No me pidas que sea tu amigo, te aseguro no funcionará. Solo unos minutos te pido, voy a
Yars. For. So anyway, I spent a lot of time right now. I was transferring this tape onto here, onto this VHS here. Oh, that time will come when I transfer all of these tapes in the camcorder onto a DVD. That time will come. And I was lying down in bed right now, while doing this and everything, and a spider creeped up on me. You know, if I'm gonna be having that, I don't know about that. I don't know where they're coming from. Right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Shit. I can't go to sleep. I'm too busy. I feel too busy to go to bed right now. Fucking shit, man. Yeah, it seems like I can't find my keys now. Shit. I was working in the yard earlier, and I had to have used those keys to get into this house. The ones that I'm looking for, and right now I can't find them at all. I spent about a half an hour looking for them already, and I can't find them anywhere. Yeah, bad thing to happen to me. The ones that I'm looking for, I can't find them. I don't know where they went now. You know, it's like I parked the car like in front of the house. I had to have used those keys to get into the house. But I can't remember what I did with them afterwards. I can't remember what I did with them though. I better find those damn things. You know, if I by any chance can't find those keys at all tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to change the locks on this house. I have to do that immediately, like first thing in the morning. And then about the cars, I'm probably gonna have to change the locks on those too. Shit. Man. Yep, I found them. And try to guess where I found them. I found them in the backyard of the house. So thus it was outside somewhere. A bad place for them to be. But actually I feel that it was actually okay because the keys are sort of camouflaged and I couldn't find them unless I had the light. It was sort of camouflaged on the backyard of the house where the stepping stones are at. Like in front of the, like directly. Well, it was kind of like near the sliding door. Well, not near, but it was in a place where nobody would try to get them though. Because a trash bin is there, so nobody would be able to see it. But I tell you, that was a bad thing to do though. Leave them outside. Got them now. Now I can go to sleep. now that I found them, I can go to sleep now. And I don't even feel like going to sleep right now. Because right now, I'm going to do a little bit of budgeting and then I'm going to probably go to sleep. And I got these today. And then it was 2 other ones I got too. A Latin one. And well, actually, yeah. A Latin one and a newer one. Yeah, the newer one I put in here. A girl can make. And then I got Sharika, and it's in a Latin album. Well, I think I'm gonna ride the bike right now to the gym, cause today is gym day. changing the oil in this truck here, as I promised Heckler. And I guess it does take 6 of these. Damn. Take 6 quarts. His oil is thick. I'm having a pizza now. See, through this here, I bought 8 CDs with this offer here, paying like $62 total. And you know what? I think I'm gonna order another 8 through this offer because it's still good. 26/11/03, and right now it's June 5th. Fur. Well, I guess I got my car back. I gotta wash it. Big time. Oh, yes. Well, I just finished waxing the Mazda here, and the wax was hard to take off too, because it was this kind of wax. It was tough to take that off. And I waxed this car a little, just the front end part, the hood. And these wasps, I'm gonna get rid of them. I need to get rid of them, because I don't like those things around here. And right now I'm gonna put the other rim, so. Well, I just put these rims and tires and they look good on this car. Right now I'm gonna vacuum this car. Needs it pretty badly. Telling you.
having a Burger King right now. In yours. I'm all recording myself. And Kaylin to yours.
You want me to record you? Oh, but I can see.
Oh,
wasn't recording?
no, now it is.
Oh, man.
Whoa, fur. So right now we're at Burger King close to my place.
Let me take my glasses off.
And you're able to see without them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fur.
Don't break them.
So which is a bad eye?
The left one. Well, the left one I can see close with the left one, and I can see far with the right one.
Ah,
So that's the problem.
in yours.
Let me go ahead and see if I can see Kaylee. She sleeps still?
What?
Oh, baby. She's a little tired, my baby. She's tired. She's asleep. My babas.
Well, ours. Get yours. Sinus. I know what we could do, Yar.
What?
We could actually see the video if you wanted to. But I don't know how long you're gonna plan on staying there.
It may get a little late. I don't care what time I get home.
Well, you want? I guess you were just gonna eat.
Yeah, we can see it. We
Well,
can see it if you want. I can go at any time.
Get yours.
Okay, yeah. We're not.
So my project of the day is to try to compress the spring in the shock area of this car so I can lower it a little bit so there's not so much space between the wheel and the wheel well. So that's what I gotta do. And for this project, I think I decided that I'm gonna need a jigsaw and this inverter, which I'm gonna try for the first time. Originally, I was gonna plan on using these to two on each shock to compress the spring a little using these. But I have other ideas. I have an idea of cutting the spring a little bit and then using this to clamp it together. Oh, so what I'm planning to do here is use a jigsaw to cut this and then let it go down here, and I guess somehow use that clamp to kind of cling it together. I'm gonna see how it works. Or I can do this on I don't think it would make a difference. Or now I'll be using this. Watch this. It works. Well, I guess cutting it is not gonna work because the spring is too tough. I can't do it. So what I'm doing is I'm using these pliers to help me compress the spring a little. Compress it and then using this to hold it so I could put this on. So that's what I'm doing right now. Finally did it. Shit, that's on this side. Telling you. That bumper, I took it apart on the Mazda. I kind of fixed the bumper up a little bit to make it be in there more properly. And it looks good now. And the job of lowering the car, it really did the job. Really did the job. And then the battery died on the Sentra. So I just got another one. It was $40. Now I've gone to the DMV to check out what's going on with this registration of the Mazda that I got there. Because this guy has not sent me the pink slip yet, or the title. I haven't got it yet. And I'm questioning what's going on, you know, because this guy, I've never got it yet. It's already been 5 months. And so I went to the DMV to see what I can do about it, or what's going on, or what do I gotta do if I don't get the pink slip. The guy tells me at the DMV that I do gotta obtain that. I do have to get the pink slip. I have to contact the guy that sold me this car, which is Select Auto. But I think he's like a self-employed business or something. But I just know that they're telling me that I have to get it. I have to get it from them. I have to contact him in particular. And I think the guy at the DMV told me that if I don't get it, then there's other things I gotta do to obtain it, and it can mean a lot of paperwork, a lot of trouble to get it. And they're telling me that there's a lien on this car. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. The title of wreck. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know. But I do have to get that. They tell me that I gotta contact the guy that sold me the car. I have to contact him. And all day long, I've been calling that number that's there. All day long, it's been saying number busy. Oh, yeah. All day long, this is what I've been doing. Calling this number, and this is what it keeps telling me every time. Number busy. That's what it's been doing all day long. And it's making me wonder why it's doing that. And I'm wondering if I'm gonna even be able to get a hold of this guy at all. I don't even know. I don't know what I have to do in case that I don't get the pink slip or the title. I really don't know. So as of right now, I really don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I gotta wait, I guess. But until that time comes, I think I'll be okay on that car. I can drive it and I'll be alright. At least until the registration expires on that car. Think I'll be alright. Anyway, I don't know, but I still don't know, so it's leaving me curious. I'm a little curious of what's going on, or what's gonna end up happening. I have to go to the gym today, like I do every Thursday and Wednesday. So. Look what I'm doing here. Trying to put a sail here. Yeah, I'm deciding to sell that bike because I'm not going to use it. I got this for $3, half off, at the thrift store on Baseline Street in San Bernardino. Well, I called it quits on selling my stuff. I only sold $6 worth of articles of clothing. That's it. But hey, you know, $6 is better than nothing, because I would have gave them away anyway. That's what I was going to do anyway. So, yeah, I tell you, that TV card looks much better than this. That's not even designed to be a TV cart. But for $3, man, I got a $3 for $3. That's cheap. Very cheap. Yeah. I just came back from Jolly Breakers, our dad's house, for Father's Day. And right now I just went to Home Depot to buy this new faucet to replace this one with the leaking faucets. I'm gonna be doing that right now. I don't think it should be that hard to do. Wow. Better. Well, I got the old one now. Now I gotta put the new one. Now the tricky part here is this. You know, putting the new one on. That's the trick right there. Oh, and here's a new one, and I'm gonna be putting it here, and it does come with these little thingies, so I could put the small pipes through here. Yeah, see. It's like the seals, so I could put these small pipes, because that's what these actually are. I guess I would be putting them in here, and I know I have some putty, and I think I'll need those. I guess I was able to reuse the old one of this, because this thing supposedly didn't come with the pop-up, but I guess I was able to reuse this one. Because I think it would have costed more if I wanted that, but I don't need it. I don't need that. For refried beans with cheddar, or no, it's Swiss cheese, kind of like the generic brand, and water. That's my meal for tonight. Then I go to the gym. That's what I like playing in here. I think I'm gonna turn on the air conditioning here. I'll put at number 2. And another thing too, I got the title of the Mazda today. Yeah, it was pretty nice to be able to do it, to finally get this. You release it. And I guess these are the owners of this car. I guess there was a lady who owned this car. And it was under 2 people's names. So anyway, now tomorrow I'll be able to do it. But now I'm still waiting for the 8 more CDs that I ordered. I'm still waiting to get those, and I haven't got them. But it's like I got some of them already. I got some of them that I ordered after ordering those, though. And there was the 2 CDs that I sent in after I ordered them. And then I got them already. I got some of them already. But these CDs, I haven't got them yet. Well, actually, wait a minute. If it's the 11th... No, but I think it was sent in on the 9th. I think it was mailed on the 9th. And, they haven't sent me them yet. I'm wondering what's going on. Ooh, actually, no, wait a minute, that's August. Yeah, and I think it was sent on this day. It was actually sent, and I haven't got it yet. I guess it was a CD I ordered on the 11th, and I got it already. Well, well, right now it's, what, June 18th right now. Yeah, sometimes it takes a couple weeks for them to send it in. You know, and right now, as of now, this is what I owe on this mobile home. For yours, well, I guess I just came back from the gym, and prefer now just carrying on my usual routine. You know, when I come home from the gym, I just kick back for like a couple more hours and then I go to sleep. I usually, like when I go to the gym, I usually never go to sleep. I mean, like when I go to the gym, I never go to sleep immediately. Well, actually, yeah, when I go to the gym, I never go to sleep immediately. I'll be up for like a couple more hours. That's usually how long I stay up for. Maybe more than a couple of hours sometimes. Sometimes I can stay up until like 1 o'clock and then go to sleep. That's when I go to the gym. But on other nights, well, on the days that I don't go to the gym, sometimes I may fall asleep like at 10 at the earliest. Yeah, I would say 10 is the earliest. I usually don't sleep until like maybe 12. The average is maybe 12 o'clock at night. See, right now for my routine, I'm going to be lying down on that couch and playing that video game there, Bad Fur Day, and or watching TV. And then feeling that coming home using the center to go to the gym. Coming home right now, it's like the engine on the car, it runs, it purrs like a kitten. It runs as good as new. And my car has 189,000 miles. 189, 110. And it runs as good as new still. And then the Mazda itself runs really good. It runs as good as new too. And then I cleaned the interior a little bit. I shampooed a little bit of it. Yeah. Telling you. So tomorrow, I gotta fill this out. And then, I gotta take all this paperwork tomorrow. And then the insurance, too.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself,
but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. It's love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little.
Yeah, figures. I gotta go through a little more trouble to complete it. And it's because, it's like since the previous owner sold it to Cerritos Auto, and then Cerritos Auto sold it to Select Auto, which is the guy that I bought the car from, and then Select Auto sold it to me. It's like it's not complete because they did not get like a transfer from Cerritos to Select Auto or something like that. So I have to find out. And one thing I have to say about that is I have to go through more trouble, and it could mean more time. It could mean a little more time, and it could take a while because this guy, it's kind of hard to get things done with him. I don't know what to do. I just got home finally. Just got home right now. From the guy's house. The thing that I had to do. And then I got my CDs. Wow. That's to end my day. That's to end my day in a way that I want it to. And so. When I went through trouble, I had to wait at the Via Verde shopping center over in San Dimas for this guy to show up. And I waited like 2 hours there, or 1.5 or so. Finally, I was able to contact him. So he filled out this. And that's one of the things I need. And then the other thing I needed was for this to be completed. Finally did it. Now it should go through now. Yeah, I tell you. So I'm barely home now, and so it seems to me that I have to. The battery died on the phone, and I couldn't get through any further, and I spent $1.50 in phone calls trying to get through, So, and then I waited out there for a long time, but I was determined to take care of this thing that I need to do. I was pretty determined to do it. So, but sure enough, I did it. But it was a nice way to end the day when I came home to find these. And I don't like to be home late when I'm expecting CDs like that, especially a number of them. I don't like to come home late because how do I know if somebody's gonna want to steal them? Because some people may do things like that. Making me wonder what's on these. Well, this one I know. I'm telling you. I just went through all these tapes. It was basically to make a videotape for my mom, to take to Mexico of the last 6 months. That takes a long time to do that. I think it took me like 3 or 4 hours to make this tape. And then I was able to sort of label these at the same time, or write down. Well, it was just the dates I wrote down. I didn't go through the trouble of writing down all that stuff this time. And I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Unless I really feel like it. But it's a lot of trouble, to do that. And I don't think I really need to do that anyhow. Right now, I'm kind of tired. kind of tired. Fur. And I replaced the strut on my car, the Sentra, but it seems like it's making noise too, but it's a different kind of a noise. But I think it's a kind of noise where it's eventually gonna stop. Let's hope it's not gonna be doing that forever now, because I spent $30 for it. Because I bought a used one without the warranty, you know. For purposes of saving money. And I did it because I was just about tired of hearing that noise, the noises that the strut makes. Because I don't even have to be running into a bump, and I'm constantly hearing like a noise. I'm constantly hearing that. But this shock doesn't do it. Or at least not that I know of. And I'm in fact probably going to take a drive in that car right now. In that Sentra. In my mama's house. What I did here was I took these tires off and I put the 185/70s that I got from my Mazda onto this car, because it's more like the right size tire for this car than it is for this car. And then I'll be using these on this car. Bye. Wow. Cookers.
Oh, you can eat them. That way I don't have to eat some.
Fur. Yars. Well, far on this tape, like where it's gone too fast.
Yeah.
Skin
Would
hell.
be perfect.
What, yours?
Otherwise, would be perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. What, yar? Right now I was checking the back brakes because I don't know if I did them right well, because I was trying to adjust them, but they appeared to be, so. But right now I just rotated tires, I put the sort of bad tire on the front and the good one on the back. I think this tire needs to be replaced. Those are the Yar's car. I just got a CD holder because I have so many CDs in my room that I need another one of those, and I need a big one. I need a big rack because I need to fit plenty of them. For 135, 636, I think. And I paid $21.52 for this rack. Now for me to put it together. So abracadabra, put it together instantly. Ding. Yes. No, I guess I didn't have to put it together because I just did it instantly. Yes. It actually took me about, I'm not sure, half an hour probably. But I got it together. As I see it, it is taller than the big case that I have in here. And it's got 5 shelves instead of 4. I'm gonna put the CDs in there now. I'm gonna Hugo. I was looking at cars like I like to do. I like to look through those Auto Trader books. I like looking through them to see what kind of prices they have on cars, on certain cars. And it's funny on how some cars, sometimes people don't know what they're doing when they're pricing their cars, because sometimes they're pricing them real low, like at a really good price, while others go the other way as well. It's like they price them too high. Sometimes they price the cars too high as well. But there are some cars that I notice that I can certainly get a good price on, I tell you. Such as a Mazda, like a Mazda 626. I think I seen one in there that was a 2000, I think, for $7,000 for a 2000 model. For 7. That's 3 years old. That's an example. But I noticed that the cars that I can get a great deal on are the ones that are not all that popular. The ones that are very popular are the ones that are harder to get a good deal on, such as a Honda Accord. Those are hard to get a good price on. Yeah. And even some of the Nissans, the older ones anyway. some Nissan Sentras, like a 2000, they'll sometimes ask like $8,000 for it. Or like maybe they'll probably even ask like $10,000 for like a 2001 or 2002 Sentra. And it's not too bad for a car for a car like that. But then again, you know, there's cars like a Mazda 626, a 2000 that I was seeing for 7. But it's always a duty that I have to go through to make sure that the next time I buy a car, it won't be for another year though, to make sure that I'm not paying too much for any car that I buy. But even when I do make sure that I'm not paying too much, I'm still subject to losing money on my investment through depreciation. But my purpose of making sure I'm not paying too much is to actually slow down the loss of money, to keep it slowed. Because for an example, if I would go out there and buy like a car that's not popular, brand new, within a year I would lose thousands and thousands of dollars of its value. Like for an example, if I would go out there and buy, let's say like one of those Kias or Hyundais, like those cars are not really good selling cars. They're not like the best selling cars. Or a Mazda, you know, any of the cars that are not all that popular, like a Mazda or a Suzuki especially. I don't see too many of those around. Cars like those, if we bought those new, we would be screwed because we would lose a lot of money, because since they don't sell, they have to lower the prices so they can sell them quicker, because they're not popular cars and the demand for those are not really high enough to be able to sell them for a good price. So those are things that I really watch for. I make sure that I'm not paying too much for cars like those, especially. There are some cars that I would not buy new, and it's the cars that are not popular. Well, I guess that's the only place for them. Well,
Splinter those chairs? Huh? And last night, I think I told you, he walked down the hall. He walked down the hall, he wanted to sleep in the bedroom, so he slept in the bedroom. On his first back, on this perch. Get up to this back.
take a tour inside my place. There's not really where I enter it from. I usually enter from over there, where my car is parked. Now over here, well, this is my room where I listen to my music, I guess. Yeah, I like the mirrors right here. And a picture of me. And I sort of splitted this room here with that, so that way it can feel like I have two rooms in here. But I don't have to do that though. I'm gonna pull this one up. Oh. It's kind of neat. I'll leave it like that for right now. And then right here in this area, is where I have my TV room here. Kind of like my living room area. Over here is like the area where I kick back at when I come home from work. My air conditioner that I just installed myself. So that way I don't have to be hot this summer. My 27-inch TV, VCR, my coffee table and the rocking chair. And then my porch area, chandelier. And then this is my dining room table. And all of these CDs, that's a very small fraction of what I have. Those are CDs that I don't really like. And I have my radio. And then my kitchen area. My microwave. And then my point of entry, my refrigerator. And then this is where I walk to my car every morning. And this is where I actually get in from. And then my kitchen area, where I put my wallet, my keys, on which I gotta put them there right now, and everything. And then this room will interest you. I have this room kind of like fixed up to make it look like a bar room. But eventually I want to do things like put a jukebox or pool table or something in here. Modify this room. And then I got the lights. I got the lights in here. This is neat. And then I have a Route 66 sign there. And I have another TV and VCR in here. And this is my bike. And then over here, you gotta check out how it looks. Well, this one is the backyard of my house, of my home. The sliding door exit. Kind of neat. And then I have, here's how my room looks.